Alison from Music Alison here with a quick lesson and a walkthrough for the Imperial March by John Williams. This is for my Primer B students. I actually made this for Jacob. Hi Jacob, but we'll use this again in the future, I'm sure. So when you first start to learn piano, it's cool because you can play different things, but we're still learning. We haven't learned all the notes. We haven't learned all the things. So we're a little bit limited in what we can play. So if we want to play something a bit cool for a recital or a talent show or something like the Imperial March, there's going to be a couple of things in there that we don't know what they are. And there's two in this piece. There's eighth notes and there are flat notes, which we haven't learned and we won't learn until sometime into the level 1 process. So that doesn't mean we can't know them, but we're just going to learn them now. First things first, let me just play through this so that we can see what it looks like, we can hear what it looks like, maybe even play along. So first page is just in middle C position. That's great. We do have some eighth notes and you're going to see how those go when I play them, and then we'll talk about them in a sec. So here we go, Imperial March. I'm going to count 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. And then we'll repeat, we'll do that again. So there you go. The first page, you can hear the eighth notes. The good thing about this tune is that most people know what this tune sounds like already, and that's going to help us with our rhythm and our timing. So eighth notes, here's the brief. If we, the smallest note that we've learned so far is a quarter note. If we divide a quarter note into 2, we get 2 eighth notes. Imagine you have an apple. Your apple is 1 beat. We cut the apple in half. Now we have 2 halves of an apple. So half an apple plus half an apple. If we put it together, it equals 1 apple. These are like eighth notes. Half a beat plus half a beat equals 1 whole beat. So the way we count our eighth notes is we put an and in between. Here's beat 1, here's beat 2, here's beat 3, here's beat 4, but now we've got twice as many notes because we cut each of those beats into half. So we're going to add an and so that we can count this beat as well. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that way we're going to fit all 8 of the eighth notes into our 4 beats. Oh, hello. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and on the first page you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Hope that makes sense. Let's go to the second part. So page 2, this is where it gets interesting because we've got a new note that we haven't learned yet, which is an A. A is in the second space on the treble clef. So we've learned our C position notes, which is C, D, E, F, G up to G. There's G. You know that your staff is like a ladder. The higher up the ladder you go, the higher up the piano you go. And when we get to G in the music alphabet, what do? We go back to A. So here's A. It's right here. Second space. Boop, ba-da-doop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Second space A. So that's an A. That was easy. The other thing is we've got flat signs. Okay, so a flat sign looks like this. It's like half of a heart on a stem. A flat sign. Flat, think about a tire going down. A flat sign makes you go down half a step. Half a step just means the next key to the left. So the first note that we've got here is an A flat. So an A flat, A, down half a step, next key to the left, flat, A flat. So if you see this is what we see in our music. Here's an A, bloop, and here's our flat sign. That means take this note down half a step, down to the next key. So there's A flat right there. We've got quite a few flats. We've got an A flat, we've got a G flat, G flat. So G flat would be this one. We've got a B flat in the left hand. There's B, B flat. Then we've got an E flat in the right hand. We're also going to be moving our hand to play that. So it's going to be my fourth finger, E flat. And then we've got a D, and then we've got a D flat. So D flat is right there. And then the last one, we've got an A flat on the left hand. So the flat sign, just go down, next key to the left. So this second page, we're going to move the right hand up just a 1 so that we can play that A with our fifth finger. Whenever you see a circle on a finger number, it means we're moving out of the position that we were in. So we're moving from middle C position. Right hand's just going to go whoop up 1 to the A. We're going down to the A on the left and back to the A on the right. Then here comes A flat, and I've put a finger 4 above it because that's what we're going to do. We're going to use fourth finger, A flat there. Then we've got a G third finger. And we're going to just keep walking down. We're going to go to a G flat right here, second finger. We're going to play the F with our thumb because it's right there, handy dandy, finger 1. Then we're going to step back up. Ooh, back up to that G flat for a sneaky moment there. Then we're going to the left hand, B flat. Then we're going to move the right hand because we ran out of fingers, so I need to bring my hand down like this. I'm going to put my fourth finger again on an E flat. Then I'm going to step down to the D, and I'm going to step down to the D flat. And then in the last line we've got C, B, C, F, and then an A flat. So there's my A, third finger. I'm going to go to the left. So that is it. I'm going to try not to overcomplicate it and assume that that makes sense. If it doesn't, just rewind. Rewind, watch it again. Watch the hands. Let's go through this section really slowly. Measure of 5. So I've got to scoop my right hand up so that my fifth finger is on the A. So we've got A, walk it down, A flat, G. Next measure, G flat, F, G flat, left hand, B flat. We're going to quick move the right hand, run out of fingers, fourth finger over to this E flat, walk it down, D, D flat. Then we're going to keep going, C, B, C, F, A flat, F, C, A, F, C, A. One more time, moving the right hand up, A flat, G flat, F, G flat, B flat, move the hand, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, C, F, A flat, F, C, A, F, C, A, 2. And then we're going to float out. Does that make sense? Do you get it? Oh my gosh, let me know, let me know. Let's do the whole thing. Here's the walk through with the whole 2 pages. We'll do the repeat as well. So this will be good practice time. Of course, you can rewind, you can play it over, freeze frame, zoom in. I don't know if you can zoom in, but that would be nice. Okay, from the beginning. 1, middle C position. 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and moving the hand. A, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and at the end. It's like a dance. Think of it like a dance. These are your steps. Once you learn your steps, it makes sense. If you have any questions, let me know in our lesson, okay? And we'll figure it out. But hopefully this helped. Happy practicing.